Hello, and this is not another RTS tutorial part. Instead, it is a basically alpha preview and a request for help on a project that I'm starting to work on. I started this yesterday, which would have been Saturday, and it probably has about 4 or 5 hours of work behind it. It's obviously not perfect, but it gives you a basic idea of what kind of gameplay it's going to be and where it can go. There's only one playable section right now, but it includes having the camera move and everything like that, so it's getting a little long. Now, this is the first actual GameMaker project I've done in quite a long time. Most of the projects I work on are language projects, so and this is also going to be the first Fancy Penguins project I've been doing in a long time. I decided to do it under Fancy Penguins because it's with GameMaker, and I do a lot of GameMaker tutorials on Fancy Penguins, so put them together. So I hope this is a successful release from Fancy Penguins to help get the channel out there more, and maybe some other stuff can be released from this name in the future. So, a little overview. Good amount of objects. The gameplay is a top-down. If any of you remember Top Bounty, someone actually asked about it recently. Quite ironic since I just started working on this. Great timing. It was a top-down shooter that was just a shooter, arcade style. It was actually going along pretty well, and I got some help doing the art. Problem was the art guys didn't follow through, and I just never found new artists, and the project just dropped. But taking some of the stuff I learned from Top Bounty, putting into this, it's a top-down shooter puzzle horror. Put a little stuff together. It's not meant to be like scare yourself crazy, but definitely some, like this playable level I'm going to be showing you now. Dark, night, rainy, lightning, not exactly friendly looking graphics. I actually put in an object night to darken everything more than it is, to make it look a little bit well, darker, scarier type of thing. Shredded paper, a little village. The name will go here. It's still unnamed. I almost never name my projects beforehand. This is it. Music will start playing. It'll blend in. We have a rain effect. Rain effect will get better. All the rain effect is a background that's a foreground image, so it's above everything, and it's just a. There we go. The frame rate's decreasing a lot because of Camtasia. It's still not that bad, but it could get a lot worse. The lightning and whatnot lights everything up. The lightning is randomized for time. Up here you'll see a little bit of a GUI. This is your update. When you scroll over stuff, it'll tell you what it is. This is your, these 5 spaces are inventory. This is use or weapon. It's empty, they're all empty. This is equip button, and this is, like I said, your update. This is an item, these are decorations. You can't go through some objects, you can't go through others. Items can be picked up and put into your inventory. Now you can see this is rags, that's the item rags. The rest are empty and quit. I'll go in here, you can't go through that hole. A little fire over here, doesn't do anything right now. And over here, it's a little difficult to see. I'm going to be putting in cursors to that'll change when you scroll over different things. For instance, an item, it'll change to an item pickup. Another one, like to use something, will have another thing. I'm going to decrease the volume a little bit here. So right now we have a branch and rags. And if you'll notice, it's kind of dark, so we need to lighten things up. So we'll take our rags, put over to the branch, and now we have a torch. Still not doing us much use, and you can't wield it, but we can light it on fire by using the fire, clicking on it, and now we have a lit torch right here, and we can put it in our inventory, and we can wield it around. You'll see a little flame surrounding our guy. It'll go over everything, make it a little bit easier to see, and footprints showed up. The footprints will show up while it's in the light, and you can like so the footprint showed up as we go, and the camera will jump to our things. Here we go. And the footprints keep leading us, and here we go, the footprints going into the bottom boat, so we would follow the footprints into the bottom boat and not the top boat, which will bring us to here. Normally it'll bring us to the next room for the next puzzle. The top one, however, would kill you for getting the puzzle wrong, so that's how that would go down. And one of the ideas that I want to do is when you die, you get a second chance, but your second chance depends on how you died. If you died from an enemy killing you, then you'd go into an arena-style survival, and if you kill so many people, then you get your second chance. And for instance, your second chance would be, let's say the first time you die, you have to kill 10 people in the arena. You die a second time, 20 people. You die a third time, 30 people in the arena. Or if you died from a puzzle like that, you have to solve a puzzle. So, and the puzzles would get increasingly difficult as the arena, and I'd probably put in about 5 puzzles and up to 50, and after 5, let's just say, oh, you just suck at this game, start over. Or get a help guide online, something like that. So, there you go for that. That's how I want to do it, so it'll take you in a V kind of way, and it won't actually tell you. I'm debating on whether to actually have it tell you you died, or if, well, yeah, because after you solve your puzzle, you'll go back. You'll go to where you would have gone if you solved the puzzle correctly. Now, about to what I was saying earlier, I do want some help on this because I can't just do all of it, and I could have gotten a lot farther if I didn't have to do the art, so I definitely want an artist. Sounds, I just had to take sounds online, and they weren't even that great, so having a sound guy would be awesome. And I can't, if I like made the items and everything, I'd have to make the items first and then make generic puzzles, or I could make puzzles first and make specific items, both of which could be done. I know after you get on the boat, if you solve the puzzle correctly, I want you to go to a village type of thing, kind of like depicted on the main menu, and from there you would go around and talk to people, and they'd tell you to do different things, and it'd be a little bit free roam, but not entirely. You'd have to do some things before you do others. It'd be a free roam linear at the same time, as in it'd be kind of a web of storylines. You can go off in like 3 different directions, but you have to do one step to get to the next step of each direction. Like the individual directions will be linear, but you'll have a couple different linear paths to follow. And what I'll need help with is I'll need, like I said, one person for art, another for sound, and a map maker / puzzle designer, and maybe another programmer. I think I can handle the programming. So I'm looking for about 3 or 4 people with past experience. Obviously, you're going to need to show what you can do. So if you're an artist and you think you're really good and you want to work on this project, then you're going to need to show me some past artwork. If you're a sound guy and you do sound effects, you're going to need to give me some sound effects you already have. And if you're a map maker programmer, all I need to see is some work. I won't really be stickler on graphics if you're a map maker and it looks really bad, but if the maps and puzzles are well designed, then what do I care if the graphics look bad? We have an artist. So that's what I need. If you think you fit any of those 3 roles, and I can always have more than one of each role, just PM me. Do not leave a comment. Actually PM me with a link to something you can provide to prove that you're pretty good, or just if you don't have an actual file but it's on video on YouTube, then you can give me a link. Do not put links in the comments. That's why I want PMs. It will be marked as spam, and it might not even let you do it. So to save your time and effort, PM me instead of doing a comment with a link, because YouTube will mark it as spam, and if you do it too much, they can warn you and even put like a mark against your account, and you don't want that. So please avoid doing that. guess that pretty much sums it up. That was just the first really simple puzzle. More will be coming. Really want to try and get a team together. We'll probably, there's no set deadline, so we can probably work around inconsistencies in time. We'll probably be able to find like one time every week where we can just do like an internet conference, either through Vent or through Skype, that meets everyone's need. Odds are we'll intersect time at least once a week, and over that we'll just go over what everyone needs to do. We'll all pool the files together in that week. I'll put it together and do a release the next day where you can all download it, and that'll be that. And hopefully I can release it. I know I didn't say there was a deadline date, but I'd like to get it out in less than 6 months, because I do want it to be big, I do want it to be good. So 6 months, considering it's 2D, seems reasonable. Maybe a little bit longer, I don't know. Maybe I'm being optimistic. But I will be doing videos along this thing. And if there's anything I have not done in RTS that you saw with the engine I just released, feel free to request that in a tutorial. I can put it in a non-RTS tutorial. I think I'm just going to be doing generic gamaker tutorials from now on. For instance, the lightning effect. I know it wasn't pretty. Like I said, need an artist. The rain effect. No, that wasn't pretty. The light effect, making it opaque across the night. That was kind of cool, I thought. Making the footprint show up only at the light, things like that. Just request it, I can do it. Other than that, so like I said, if you're interested, please message me, and otherwise, thanks for watching.